The industry Gon Respect Me because I'm a bad man and they shook. They gotta respect man soon.
Let's talk about the project. So obviously you got man like Dizzy on the track.
Yeah.
It's a big feature. Dizzy got in his bag with the bars. How did that initial connection happen between you and Dizzy?
Social media, Instagram, I'll be real. I see Dizzy listening to Let's Lurk before, and me, I'm not really afraid. Like, I'll message you if you blank me, but I'll just in my head I think you're a dickhead. Like, yeah. Like he replied straight away, like yeah, he feels it and all of that. And from there, he was like, he invited me to a studio session. And from there, just linked up, and yeah, we were just talking for long. Like the whole session was basically talking. Then we just started acting there.
Did he give you any like advice about how this game is? And
I wouldn't say. Yeah, basically like advice. Like, he just showed me how the game is.
Yeah.
And just know what you want to do. Literally know what you want to do, because if you don't know what you want to do, you're getting swallowed. So yeah, like he showed me like mistakes he made, like things he wished he did before. So I say yeah, he showed me some stuff.
What I do like about on your project is like Tiggs the author, man. Like
I fucks with Tiggs heavy.
He's cold.
I fucks with Tiggs before I knew who he was. Like, I didn't know his name was Tiggs the author. I didn't know who this guy was, but I knew his voice. You get me? Anywhere I heard that guy's voice, I knew, yeah, that's that singer. He was on Blade's thing, he was on Nine's thing, he was on J Huss's thing. Like, I know that voice anywhere. So I fucked with Tiggs heavy. Yeah, he's like, I'll say this, the best thing on the project, basically. I'll be real, honestly.
It gives it a balance, and I like how the way it's sequenced. He's at the beginning, and he's at the end.
Yeah.
You've already got 8 tracks on this, but were there other tracks that could have made it? Was there a specific reason why you wanted it to just be 8?
There's originally 10, and then I don't know, I just took 2 off. Like, I don't know why there's 8 tracks, but listening to it, I was happy. I swear to you, I did not know it was that short. Like, I just listened to it and thought, yeah, mixtape, project, done. I didn't even know if it was an EP, album, whatever. It was just a project, done, gonna sling it out. After it came out, I was pissed. Like, bro, man didn't even finish the proper. Like, man played 2 FIFA games and this mixtape's I'm thinking, shit. and that was everyone's problem. That it was too short, but makes you want more, I guess, innit?
So are we gonna get more?
I'm loading. I don't think I'll ever stop loading. I don't think bro, that project is old. My manager's here. We can vouch for me. That project is old. The one with Tiggs, the last tune with Tiggs on it, I'm sure might be 2 years old now.
Are you serious?
Like, with Show Improve, like we had the Red Bull session with Show Improve. Shout out Show Improve, I fucks with him heavy as well.
Sick producer. Yeah.
That was 2 years ago, I think. What else is there? The tune with Young Adz, I started it, like I freestyled it on Instagram before like the end of this time last year, and I went jail like a week later, and then boom, I was meant to have someone else on it. As soon as I come out of jail, I recorded it. That person was taking long, but I've always thought about Young Adz on it. Sent it to him, he hit up straight away, and I was like, bruv, banger, like this one has to stay. Belly Squad, if it weren't for Show, I don't think I would have had Belly Squad on it. Like he sent me their hook first, and I was like, bruv, cold, like
smooth.
This has, yeah. Like this has to stay. Like, get them to do a bridge, then yeah. So this is the first project like that's actually proper, just fully worked on. I'll be real. When we was doing all the 6-7 projects, like there's 6 of us originally. We all got 6 different lives. Like, we all live our life, and that man's never ever all said, oh yeah, we're going studio for. This is the first time I've done it, and it's only easy like that because it was just me. You get me? It's my personality. This project ain't like about 6-7. Is what 6-7 obviously is involved. 6-7 is always going to be involved, but it's my personality. This is the life of L. Like,
it's an extension now.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying, I've always felt like I think everyone in the group has their own flavors. But I just think just because within the interviews, you're the one who everyone would hear about. Visually, you're the most distinctive.
Yeah.
I think people kind of always wanted to hear more of your perspective.
Yeah.
But I feel like going forward, like, do you feel now with just like what you've had to experience over the past year that it's gonna help your music because you've done a big
100.
festival? You had to go sit down
I've gone from a crazy year. Like, in fact, I've gone from a bad year where I've been in jail. I've come out, like my money's low. I feel like I'm starting again. Like then you're building. Then you're just getting hella shows. We released 2 projects within 6 months. Like me and my team. That's me and my team. Like we generated so much bread, show after show. Summer, man, locked down the festival season. Then boom, you're just getting to the end of the year now. You're planning shit. Like we plan the tour, innit? That's when we plan the tour. Then boom, just like that. Me and Leaks gone jail. Tour postponed. Man's come out, we're trying to do things and that, like, no one's really wanted to work with us. Like, I've seen the fake side to the game as well, like where everyone's on your dick, willing to do things for you, willing to ask you favors and all of that. And then boom, the second they see one thing go wrong, no one knows you like that. Like, man's helped build people's platforms, whether they want to see it as not. I want to say names, but I'm not going to. But whether they see it as not, we've helped build people's platforms and expected, like, not even things done, but like love. And man ain't got shit back, like, man ain't got nothing. The second they see man's, Scribs has gone jail. I see bare man, LD, Leaks, all of that, they gone jail. We're bailing on them. We're bailing on them, and it happened. And that's why I just say the game's fake, bro.
Nah, it's crazy.
It's fucked.
It's crazy because I remember like when that period happened, I must have like, I texted you and I was like, I was thinking like the tour was about, it was a European tour.
Yeah, it was a European tour.
And I was just thinking to myself, no, not now. Like, I'm just thinking like, because I'm thinking that, yeah, these guys. Because at that point, the buzz point for you guys were, you were the hottest thing.
Yeah, that was like basically Shit 7's peak at the time, innit?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I mean, I ain't never been to jail. But when you're sitting down, like, do you, forget what you went in for, but personally,
let me tell you what the main thing, if you do music and you've been to prison, you will agree with me, the main thing for you is radio. Like, that's the first time, like, obviously you listen to radio all the time, but this is the first time I sat down and I thought, like, man does music and that, I'm listening to every show and I'm not hearing none of the mandem. Like, I'm just thinking, shit, is this how the game is? You're just hearing, like we was talking with TDNS before, you're hearing xylophones and singing and you're just thinking, is this what's going on in our country? Where's all the real rap at? Like, where's the mandem gone and that? Like, the only one that's playing us is Asian Network and Tim Westwood. Literally, that's it. Like, no one else is really playing us. So just thinking, makes you strive and it makes you go harder. Like, man's just working. That's how I basically got this project together. Like, through that little experience of what I heard on the radio. I was like, cool. I could keep my hardness, but I have to dumb it down somewhere. And the beats are not as hard and not as like when I work with 6-7, there's more grouchier, more bass, more me as like when I released my project, it was more musical. I'll say more musical. I don't know.
But yeah, I think that's because that's when the tune with Belly Squad. Like when you hear it, it's like,
no one could picture that. Even the tune of Young Adz, no one can. I see the stats change. I see the more female listeners there now. Like, I see even people older listen to us now more. So you see the stats through things, isn't it?
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Wireless, I was like, bruh, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Me, I ain't taking off my top for nobody like that. I see I was like, yo, abs on deck, get into the crowd. I think like you were the only one who went into the crowd. I think the man just stayed at the stage.
I'm on that stuff.
Yeah, bro.
That's the stuff you see when you watch artists. You see them do this stuff. You see, I see flipping Conan jump into a crowd, small corner. I just thinking, shit, nah, man's got to be on that stuff. You get me. You're giving them a show. Yeah. They're here to see that. So yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is like this is the thing that I look at. Like, once you present music, if it's so bad as the media want to put out, all these people, like, these are like kids, young kids, it's like maybe like 15 to 24.
Yeah.
They're enjoying the music. They're enjoying the performance. It's not like everyone's out there spraying something. It's literally, you're coming as an artist. And I think the media has to just say, look, do you want these guys to come as artists or do you want them to come as criminals? Which one do you want to pick? Because I know for me, I would always pick a person to be coming, showing that they want to make music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think you guys have tried to showcase that, look, music is our way out.
Yeah, of course.
Don't just keep us boxed in, you know.
But they want us boxed in.
What I would say, when I listen to the project, because obviously for me, like, I'm trying to learn personally, like how things are for you guys, because I'm probably a little bit older than you,
Yeah.
but I escaped social media like when I was like whatever in it. But
Yeah.
I just think that now we need to be taking cues from people like yourself. Like, look, what are the things that we collectively can be doing? Because when you say about the industry's fake, bro, I didn't know that myself. I thought, yeah, I'd have a platform, and then you start realizing that, yo, like they try and like rub you out the way,
Yeah.
put another person in front of you,
That's what happened.
don't respond to messages,
That's what
make you
happened.
feel like you're having to beg it. Because I remember like when you guys were hot, I was like, well, you still are, but I remember you guys were getting like, was it like 4 or 5 million like views? I was thinking, what? Like, bro, I was thinking that the bread that's generating on the back end, it was just like the whole country. So I'm just saying that now that you've processed all these information, like how, if the game's fake, how do you then associate yourself within the music industry?
I don't care. Like, one thing you always know is real recognized as real. So I don't really give a fuck about anybody in this industry. No one's my friend in this thing. Apart from 6-7, nobody's my friend. Because I see man shake hands with me. I see man invite man places and all of that. And they don't mean it. It's not real. Like, you're probably doing it because you're scared. I'll be honest. People do this stuff because they're scared. And, boy, like, I just don't fuck with nobody. I'm on my own thing. If you fuck with me, good, innit? But if you're real, you'll see me fuck with you.
You know what I was gonna ask you? Like, what's been the hardest thing that you've had to go through so far in life, just in general? Like, if you could speak on it, that'd be great. Like, but what's the biggest challenge that you've had to overcome?
Sounds weird, but losing my grandma, and it sounds like people are used to death and all of that. But I literally, before my grandma died, I ain't lost a friend. Like I had friends that lost friends and all of that, but I ain't lost no one in my life that. This lady was my mum basically, innit? Like, man, lived with her my whole life and all of that. Then I was in jail when she died. So you start thinking that it's your fault. At that time I was going through it in jail, I remember, and I just on violence and that, they had me in block and all of that. So already it's just me and my little books and all of that. And then I'm just trying to phone home, and I'm trying to talk to my brothers and that. But they're not trying to tell me, you get me? So I remember just having a visit, and she's been dead for like a week already, and they told me on the visit. I'm just thinking, but you know, deep down when you know something, I already knew she was dead. Like, I just remember breaking down, and that one, I don't know. Even on a normal day, I'll just be thinking, that's still touching me. Like, that's the realest. That losing my grandma, that's like the hardest thing I've ever been through. Like,
Yeah, grandmas, they love their grandkids, man.
and all till now, I'll just try and move on with it. But on a normal day, like after this interview, I could just go outside and be smoking. I'll just be thinking about my grandma. Like,
Yeah, man, and that's. I mean, it's sad because I can't add to that kind of pain, but I know potentially you may. I don't know if you feel like maybe that pressure of her having to have her grandson in jail, and
I wasn't even thinking like that. I couldn't explain it. It's like, bruv, like, I will risk my life. Like, it sounds dumb, but like, I used to live where it was really like mad for me. Before, like I'm talking about then, I had enemies. Let's say back then I had enemies. I was living where my enemies are, in the same area they're from, but I was still out there. My grandma sends me shop nearly every morning. I was out there, you know, just walking around thinking, shit, like, this woman doesn't even know what she's doing. Like, every morning I used to be like, she doesn't even know what she's doing.
you don't want her to know.
You can't let grandma down, you get me? But I know deep down she knew something, you get me? My grandma always knew something.
Yeah, okay, for the milk.
She's sending me for some silly stuff like cream. There's cream in the house already, like, but she's still sending me. She just likes to be prepared, man.
Yeah,
I miss grandma.
But you know, I think definitely like what you're doing now, man. Like I said to you, bro, I can see a transition, man. And like I said, I just wanted this interview just to, like, we got to start framing our, you know, whether we're friends or not, or whether we got to start framing our brothers in a way, just like, this is what we're here to do.
Yeah.
If you were just here, just to do the road thing,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hit up Shane.
Yeah, of course.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course.
But I know there's a concerted effort to actually say, like, it's a music thing I'm on now.
Yeah.
This is where I'm going. So we're here to talk to the man them and what they're creating. And I think that just to not let no one like take you off your square, bro, because you're one of the coldest out.
Thank you.
No, it's like you are, and what you guys have created in the last 3 years has set a lot of trends off. A lot of trends. Like, it's actually birthed a genre.
and they don't respect it for it. They don't respect us for it, and that's something I don't even take personal. That even that makes man work. Like that makes man think, cool, man just needs to hit them with something new. Like just like T was saying, there's always that one song that like even when you make that one song, you're still gonna need to make another one song. Like don't stop. Like so, just keep on going, man. Keep on going. Like when there will be a point when they realise 6-7 are daddies. Like, literally, they're gonna have to call us dad. Like I said it on detention. Like call me dad and I'll give you my blessing. Don't come in here rapping drill, because you're not rapping drill. You're coming here singing really, and you're coming here doing some dumb dancing. Like drill's not about dancing and like didn't drill started off gritty and all of that. Let's just try and keep it gritty and all of that. Like I understand it might have to go a bit poppy, but know what you're doing with it. Like Lowski and Heady, they know what they're doing with drill. Like when they do drill, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, man.
Everyone else is just on some meaty thing. Like they're just in it because they want to get views and run off to start singing or something. Like I don't know. I don't know what they want to do.
I mean, look. So currently now you guys are independent. Like, how do you see potentially like transitioning and going to a major? Like, what do you think that would be? What do you think that would even do for your career?
I think right now it depends with the money they come with. Like T said it just before this interview, and ASC AJ Tracy said it on the Tim Westwood interview. If you can bring me something that I need that can help me elevate it, bring it. But other than that, sit down. I don't want your contracts and all that. Man, make bread through music. Like I've seen what 6-7 can generate as a team. Like mad. Like I wish I could show you the numbers. Man can generate money. So I know there's a lot that can be done. And if they ain't offering what man can generate ourselves or more, fuck out of it. Because it ain't gonna benefit my life. It ain't gonna help me. I'm just gonna be a slave for what?
Yo, what's that line? It's the bar when that tune you and Dizzy. You say what they say, the industry shook.
Oh yeah,
what's
the
that
industry gon' respect me because I'm a bad man and they shook. They gotta respect man soon. Like
the thing is, when you said that bar, do you know like how I felt it in my soul? It was almost like I was like, yo, did they tweak up the bass? Like, it's like nah. It was almost like nah, bruh. Like yeah, it was hard, bro. Like
Dizzy, everyone. Why I love that tape the most is cause nothing is written down. Not one lyric is written down on that whole tape. Like
seriously,
Dizzy and these people, they can tell you. Like people that's been in the studio, man. I don't like if I can say it in my head and remember it off my head, then it's serious. That's how I look at it. Is that I can't write music and like it the next day. I don't know, man. Writing music feels forced for me personally. Like for some people it's good, it's easier and all of that, but I can't sit down and write and all that. I'll take hours. Everyone that talk, bro, look how much studio sessions we book and I go there and sleep. I'll literally, the man is angry at me, I'll go there and sleep. No one has to do something. Like a lot of the projects, I'll be late to jump on it and that, because like, I want the best, man. And if I have to write, I don't feel like it's the best. I like it coming out of here.
Do you know, I never used to believe the whole, man, them don't write, until I was in the studio with Rich. And I saw him, he's just like, the beat song is like, it's like he's mumbling.
Yeah, that's, you see a man like that.
I was like
that.
Me, I'm like, I'm thinking like, what's going on? Like what's
happening? To bag some little magic.
And then he looks so intense. I'm like, and then I'm like, bro, don't look at me when you're doing that. and then it's like repeating it.
Yeah.
Doing it again, saying it again. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. Within 5 minutes, like, all right, yep, going in the booth. I'm like, what booth? He goes in, says the first verse. I'm like, I don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
But that's the genius of what you mans are doing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's, whatever you want to call it, that's how you guys are able to create so freely, man. So it's like...
It's easier like that, man. Way easier. I'll go in the booth. And even when I'm fucking up in the booth, it's telling me, all it does is make me play around with the words then. Like, all right, cool, take up 2 words and all that. Say it how I say it. Like, this is my style of things. Like, you don't feel forced. Don't feel forced into nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you do have those studio sessions, it's like you have to kind of like, you got to kind of like be in the spirit, so to speak, that you actually want to drop them type of tunes there, man.
That's why I just want to put that out there for all the producers and all of that that think I'm lodging you. It's not that, like, I literally just, bro, my manager's here, fam, can you shout so they know I don't like studio? Like, I waste studio time. Yeah, I don't take it personally. I waste studio time. Booking studio with me is shit. Like, I'll come there and I'll sleep and all of that. But I will always get the tune done. I just want to do it how I want to do it.
Is that difficult though? Because I've been in a few sessions and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, we booked 12 hours for the studio. It's gonna cost this amount, and it's almost like you get in there and it's like, man, I ain't had a vibe yet, I haven't eaten yet, I haven't had a smoke.
Man, don't need 12 hours. Like, don't book no studio for 12 hours because I will sleep for 11 of it. Like, literally, just if I feel the beat, I'm gonna come and mash it up in within 10 minutes. Literally, and I'm gonna love that verse. Like, literally, like. Life corn, bro. That song wasn't meant to stop. Like, it finished because we ran out of beat, so we just put the chorus at the end. I still had more, like it weren't stopping. What other songs? Skangman, that was off the head. Like, all our biggest hits, all the songs man's known for, all off the head. Nothing's been written down. I swear to you, yeah.